A lot of people work hard, and that's great. But a lot of people also work hard for no reason. If you see someone carrying 20 bags at once instead of just using a cart, that's not strength, that's suffering. It's the same with work. Writing a report when copy paste exists, watching a 3-hour lecture when a 5-minute YouTube summary will do, and washing dishes after every meal instead of just eating everything out of one bowl. Smart people do not fight through pain, they find a way around it. This is why most of the rich people in the world hire helpers. It's not because they cannot physically do things themselves, it's because doing everything yourself is a waste of time. The trick is not to stop working. The trick is to find the easiest way to do it and just do that. Less effort, same result. Meetings. Why do they exist? No one knows. There are at least 500,000 people right now sitting in a meeting that could have been a 10-word email. And yet, here we are, listening to slides that don't matter, waiting for people to find the mute button, nodding for survival. If you've ever been in a meeting where you spoke exactly once, you're not an employee, you're a hostage. And yet, people convince themselves this is productivity. It's not, it's just a group activity in suffering. Smart people avoid this by pretending their Wi Fi isn't working. Lazy people don't like repeating things, so they make sure they don't have to. They set reminders so they never forget anything. They use autopay so they never miss a bill. They leave their keys in the same spot so they do not waste time looking for them. And they wear the same kind of clothes so they never have to decide what to wear. And this is not laziness. This is just not making life harder than it needs to be. Do something once and make sure you do not have to think about it again. Would you rather memorize 50 different passwords or set up auto login once? Exactly. Laziness saves time. Ever had your phone in your hand and then immediately lose it and then find it in your other hand? Yeah, this is why we do not trust ourselves. This is why smart people don't even try to remember things. Because if you can't trust yourself with a phone, you definitely can't trust yourself to remember your cousin's birthday. Write it down. Or suffer. Here's the thing, laziness isn't about avoiding work, it's about avoiding starting work. Make the start so easy that you can't say no. Want to exercise? Just do one dramatic stretch and call it yoga. Need to clean your room? Just pick up the one thing that's bothering you the most. Have a big project? Just open the document and stare at it for a while. Once you start, you'll probably keep going because you were not going to stop at one stretch, one dish, or one sentence. And if you were, well, at least you tried. If you tell yourself to just do the smallest part, your brain goes, oh, that's easy. I can do that. Do you ever just lie down for 5 minutes and wake up 3 hours later, confused about what year it is? That's because your body does not believe in small tasks. You do not just close your eyes for a second. You don't just check your phone real quick. And you definitely don't just watch one more episode. Your brain loves momentum, which is bad for self control, but great for productivity if you trick it right. So instead of scrolling through Instagram, we can actually trick ourselves into accidentally being productive. Start small and let your brain do the trick. There are two kinds of people, one who prepare, think ahead, and make solid decisions, and ones who try to remember everything and end up forgetting all of it. One is lazy, the other is tired. Smart lazy people set things up once so they don't have to keep thinking about them. Grocery list, write it down. Same problem every week, fix it once instead of dealing with it forever. Keep forgetting birthdays, put them on a calendar. Done. Laziness isn't about avoiding effort, it's about getting your future self to do less work. And future you will thank you for it or hate you for not doing it. It's your choice. A lot of people waste time on things that do not matter. Spending 2 hours making a perfect to do list instead of actually doing things, watching 10 productivity videos instead of doing any of them, redoing work that was already good enough. Lazy people don't do extra steps for no reason. They get in, get out, move on. Most of the time, the extra effort you think is important isn't. Not everything needs to be perfect. Mostly done is better than perfect. Perfection is a scam. Lazy people figured that out a long time ago. Being lazy does not mean doing nothing. It means doing just enough in the easiest way possible. So you can spend more time doing things you actually like. Or taking a nap, which honestly sounds pretty smart.